Do we get it or not? Do we understand the difference between the bank account now and the bank statement? The bank statement is from your bank. Whenever money is paid into your account, the bank will credit you. Whenever you make payments, the bank will debit you. So look at this. Light and heat is an expenses in your bank, because in your bank statement it's what? On the credit debit side, because the bank will debit you for all payments. The bank will credit you for all money received in your bank account. Debit is for what you get. Credit is what you paid. And that is why the debit side of your bank account is the same as the credit side of your bank statement. The credit side of your bank account is the same as the debit side of your bank statement. Do we get it? You're gone. I don't want that anymore. This is your bank account. This is your bank account. The debit side here. This is the debit side of the bank account. This is the credit side of the bank account. This is the debit side of the bank statement. Go, please. This is the credit side of the bank statement. The bank account is for you, your business. Whatever you receive is on the debit side. Whatever you pay out on the credit side. So the credit side of your bank statement or the bank account, the credit side of your bank account are simply expenses and checks given to suppliers. The credit side of your bank account. Whatever you get, whatever you receive, payment from customers will be on the credit side or on the debit side of your bank account. So the debit side of your bank account is equivalent to the credit side of your bank statement. Because the bank will credit you, but you debit yourself here. Whenever you make payments, Jimmy Black, Light and Heat, Amimital, Riley, Gary, Andy, they are all expenses that you have done as a business. It will be debited by the bank. Because bank debits you for expenses. For the payment they make to you, they debit you. For the payment they receive on behalf of you, they credit you. Do we understand bank account and bank statement now? Your bank account is your account, the business account. Whatever you receive on the debit, whatever you pay on the credit. Your bank statement is from the bank. Opposite. Whatever the bank receives on your behalf on the credit. Whatever the bank pays on your behalf, debit. Is it clear? Great. Now we have this question. We have the bank account and we have the bank statement. I'm going to use this so I can understand this, okay? So the bank account is for a business. We have the balance board down, the sales lodge, the lodgement, and the sales lodge. Jimmy Black, Light and Heat. Obviously, these are all expenses. These are all receipt from your customers. These are what you pay to your suppliers and other expenditures because you pay. And what do we say in the double entry? You credit the giver, you debit the receiver. You credit here because you are paying out. You debit here because you received. Done. In the bank statement, this is from the bank. This is what you receive at the end of the month from the bank. So the debit side here are all the payments done by the bank. The credit side here are all the money received by the bank on your behalf. So we have to compare both the debit and the credit and the debit before we prepare adjustment bank account and bank reconciliation statement. Now we check. In our bank account, the debit side of our bank account and the credit side of our bank statement. In the debit side of our bank account, we have our balance board down, which is 1820. We have it there. We don't have issues with our balance. Sales lodge of 2050. On the debit side here, we must find it here. It is here. So we have it here, we have it here. That is balance. I think you get the point. Do we get it, please? We are comparing the debit side and the credit side of this. Sales lodge is done. We have another lodgement of 950. Why did you touch it? You think this class is a play? Go and stand there. And after now, I'm going to make a formal report about you. You have to leave my class, definitely. Yes? You can't.
It's not
You just keep quiet when I'm talking, you don't talk at all. This place is not to play, it's for studying. You're playing already, and you keep quiet while I'm talking. You keep quiet while I'm talking. The debit side here, 2050 is what we received. We have it on the credit side here. 950 is a lodgement. Lodgement means they paid cash into your account. 950, we have it here. There's another sales lodge of 1750. We have it on the debit side, but the bank has not credited us. So that is what an uncredited check. We call it what? Uncredited check. When we are adjusting our bank account, we won't have it there. We will have it in the bank reconciliation statement because it's a check. It's being given to the bank. So these are dealings of the bank, but we don't have it. So the bank, we have it, but the bank doesn't have it. I think that one is clear. Now we check the credit side. So this is the only thing missing here, right? Now we check the credit side of our bank account with the debit side of the bank statement. The credit side of our bank account, we have Jimmy Black 300. Jimmy Black 300, we have it here. Light and Heat 350, we have it here. Amy Mitchell 600, we don't have Amy Mitchell. Riley Wade, we don't have it. Gary Clark, we don't have it. And the Mahal, we have it. So we are left with this. We don't have the bank charge. We can't have the bank charges because it's from the bank to the business. We can't have it. The bank knows the percentage of what they have to charge. So we can't have that anyway. So we don't have this, we don't have this. So all these we don't have will be used in the bank reconciliation statement. And the adjusted bank account. Now, we know what we have and what we don't have. Preparing the bank statement. So our adjusted bank account, we have the balance brought down. The balance brought down, this is the value in the balance. The balance brought down, this will be the balance as per bank account. 3785, we have that. So how are we going to adjust our bank statement? We're going to adjust our bank statement with those things we don't have here. So what are those missing? We don't have, yes, we don't have dividends too, right? On the debit side, we don't have dividends. We don't have bank charges. We don't have dividends, we don't have bank charges. Dividend is, what is dividends? A share of profit from the company. You bought shares from a company. You bought shares from a company. So the company is paying you dividend, not the bank. But the company will pay it into your bank account. Do we get it? Do we understand, please? So our adjusted bank account, we're going to have, on the debit side of our adjusted bank account, we're going to have the balance brought down, 3785, and dividend received. The credit side will be on the debit side of our adjusted bank account. So our adjusted bank account, adjusted bank account. On the debit side here, we're going to have the balance. The balance carried down, which is what? 3785. 3785. And the dividends. Dividend received. How much is the dividend? 150. On the debit side. Now on the credit side, what are we going to have on the credit side? We have Tommy, which was, we have on the credit side, we have dishonored check, which is 135. We have bank charges, and we have David Owen. These are on the debit side. They will be on the credit side of our bank account. Do we get it or not? Whatever we have, whatever we don't have here, we adjust it in the bank account because they are not present here. So our adjusted bank account will be the balance carried down, dividend paid, bank charges, or whatever it is that the bank has, we don't have.
What do you write?
Yeah, adjusted bank account. This is our bank account. Those things that are here that are not there, we have to add it up to the bank account. Because that is why we have, the balance of our bank account is 3785. That's the balance of our bank account. But it does not end here because there are some things that are missing. Dividend is missing. We had it because dividend is received. This is the balance carried down. This is the total we have in our bank account. The balance brought down, which becomes balance carried down here. So this is assume that the total money we have in our adjusted bank account. But there are some money that we received through the bank that we don't have. We add it. some things that the bank has charged us that we don't have, we minus it. That's why it's going to be on the credit side. So the credit side of our bank account, adjusted bank account, will be the debit side here. This, and this. These are things that we don't have. Do we get it? We don't have it in our bank account. Now we have to minus this from our bank, from the adjusted bank account. The money we receive that we don't have, we add it to our balance in the adjusted bank account. The money that the bank has debited us that we don't have, we minus it. Because if we have to minus it, because the bank has minus it. Do we get it now? So the adjusted bank account will be what? The debit side will have the balance carried down, which is 3785, and the dividend paid, dividend received, 150. That is the only thing missing here. So we add the credit side that is missing to our adjusted bank account. And the only thing that is missing on the credit side is 150. Right? That's the only thing missing. So we have it.
Where don't
Dividend received.
where don't it to the balance?
Yes. We receive dividends and income for the business.
And then minus
Minus this, and this. Because these things have been debited from our bank, but we don't know. They are supposed to be on the credit side here, but we don't have them. Because it's from the bank to us. We don't have them. So we add them together, we minus it from the balance here. That is adjusted bank account. Do we get adjusted bank account now? Do we get it or I explain again? I should explain again. Do we get it or no? We get it. Now on the credit side, this is the debit side. On the credit side, we're going to have David Owen, we're going to have Andy Mahon, I'm going to have, the bank charges, and that's all. We add it together. So we have the 135, which is dishonor check. You know what a dishonor check is, right? A check that the bank refused to pay. You have given a check to a customer, and the bank does not pay to a supplier, and the bank didn't pay the supplier. We call it dishonor check. Dishonored check. A check that the bank did not accept. So, why is it here? It is here because the bank has paid it, has debited you, but it has to credit you again. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a dishonored check. It's debited already. Like the bank would, because you have issued the check, it's assumed that the bank will debit you, but the bank will put back the money to your account. Do you get what I'm saying or not? You don't get it? A dishonored check is the check that the bank did not pay. There are reasons why the bank will not pay. One of the reasons is insufficient fund. Insufficient fund. Stale check. Because the date is expired. Oh, the check is, today is what? Today is 15. The check was on the 14th that was yesterday. It's a stale check. The time has lapsed. It was supposed to be presented before 14th or on the 14th. But the bank would not tell the supplier because the bank owed the duty to keep customers' information confidential. Did you get it? So the bank will just give you back the check and write DAR on the check. So you take it back to the business. Drawer's attention required. The bank will not tell you the reason why they are not paying you. The bank will only tell the account holder why. But the bank is just going to write on your check, on the check, DAR. Drawer's attention is required. Give it back to the owner. But reasons why the check will not be paid is one, a stale check. Two, insufficient fund, or probably the amount it was is different from the amount in figure. Maybe the check is 14,000 in figure, and the amount it was is 40,000. Are they the same? the bank will not pay. Maybe the signature is not regular. Maybe the signature is not regular. Because the bank has the specimen of the account holder, and the signature you brought is not the same as the one in the system. So these are the reasons why a check will be dishonored. So you have to take it away from adjusted bank account. So adjusted bank account is going to have your bank charges, dishonored check. So the bank charges here is how much? 30, and dishonored check is 135. So you take it away. So on the credit side here, you're going to have 30 and 135. That's 165. 165 minus the total here is your balance brought down. Do you get it? Are you with me? Do you understand now?
Yes.
Okay, you can write.